your sense of self-worth. Attraction is a fleeting external event, neither good nor bad in itself, and should not become a source of internal disturbance. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, advises focusing on your own actions and principles rather than being swayed by the opinions or actions of others. Key Stoic thought: don't value things outside of your control. What others think or feel about you is out of your control. What you think and do is within your control. Number 2, focus on what you can control. In Stoicism, the dichotomy of control is central. It teaches that some things are within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, while other things, other people's feelings, actions, or opinions, are not. If a woman flirts with you, you cannot control her attraction or intentions, but you can control how you respond to it. Rather than becoming overly excited or anxious about what the flirtation means, a Stoic would approach the situation with calm detachment. You can appreciate the interaction without becoming emotionally attached to the outcome. The focus should always remain on your own actions and mindset. Key Stoic thought: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Number 3, observe without judgment. Stoicism teaches that we should observe events without jumping to conclusions or judgments. This concept, known as objective representation, suggests that we should view things as they are, not as we want them to be or as they appear on the surface. If a woman flirts with you, the Stoic response would be to observe the behavior without attaching unnecessary emotional significance. Rather than thinking, "She's attracted to me, so I must be special," or "I need to act in a certain way to maintain her interest," a Stoic would simply acknowledge the flirtation as a fact. A woman is showing attention. The event itself is neutral, and it's up to you to respond with reason rather than emotion. Key Stoic thought: don't let your mind add opinions to what is happening, but see things for what they are, just facts. Epictetus. Number 4, respect for the individual. Flirtation is often playful and can even be superficial, but Stoicism teaches that each person should be treated with dignity and respect, no matter the context. A Stoic would not view flirtation as a means to an end, or as something to manipulate for their own gain. Instead, they would approach the interaction with respect for the individual, recognizing the other person as a fellow human being, with their own thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Attraction can sometimes lead to objectification or selfish intentions, but a Stoic values the virtue of justice, which means treating others fairly and with empathy. If a woman flirts with you, respond with kindness and respect, but don't let it drive you to selfish or lustful actions. Key Stoic thought: the true worth of a person lies in their character, not in what they possess or the attention they receive from others. Number 5, attraction is natural, but indifference is key. Attraction is a natural human emotion, and it's important to recognize that it happens without your control. However, from a Stoic perspective, you should practice indifference to things outside of your control, including other people's attraction toward you. Indifference in Stoicism doesn't mean apathy or disinterest. Rather, it means not being emotionally swayed by events that are beyond your control. Whether someone is attracted to you or not, a Stoic would maintain emotional equilibrium. You can acknowledge the attraction, but you should remain indifferent to whether it leads to something or not. This helps you stay focused on your own inner stability and virtue. Key Stoic thought: it is not events that disturb people, but their judgments about them. Epictetus. Number 6. Moderation in response. Stoicism advocates for moderation in all things, including your response to flirtation. Whether you're being flirted with or attracted to someone, it's easy to let passion or excitement take control. But Stoicism teaches that self-restraint is a key virtue. Instead of letting the thrill of attraction lead to impulsive actions, a Stoic practices self-control. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather managing them wisely. If someone is flirting with you, engage in a measured way, responding with warmth, but also with a clear mind. Don't let passion cloud your judgment or lead to actions you might regret. Key Stoic thought: we should discipline ourselves in small things, and from there, progress to more important things. Seneca. Number 7. True connection beyond physical attraction. Stoicism encourages us to value deeper connections based on virtue, wisdom, and shared values, rather than purely physical attraction. While it's natural to be attracted to someone on a physical level, a Stoic would seek to look beyond this surface-level connection. If a woman is flirting with you, ask yourself, is there a deeper bond that goes beyond physical attraction? Is there a shared understanding or common values that could form the basis of a meaningful relationship? A Stoic values relationships that are grounded in mutual respect, intellect, and virtue, rather than those driven solely by passion or desire. Key Stoic thought: love should be born from the soul, not the senses. Number 8. Recognize impermanence. Flirtation and attraction are fleeting emotions, much like other sensations that come and go. Stoicism teaches that all external events are temporary, and we should not attach too much importance to them. Even the strongest feelings of attraction will eventually fade, and a Stoic would remind themselves of this reality. By recognizing the impermanence of emotions, a Stoic can avoid becoming overly attached or obsessed with the attention they receive. This detachment allows them to remain steady and focused on their true purpose in life, cultivating wisdom and virtue. Key Stoic thought: remember how fleeting and trivial these things are. They come and go like leaves in the wind. Number 9. Flirtation is not the goal. While attraction and flirtation are common aspects of human interaction, a Stoic would recognize that these are not ultimate goals in life. Stoics prioritize self-improvement, wisdom, and contributing to the greater good over the pursuit of pleasure or validation from others. A Stoic's purpose in life is not to seek out flirtation or romantic attention, but rather to live in accordance with nature and reason. So, while flirtation may happen, it's not something that defines you or your success. A Stoic would approach it with humility, understanding that their true fulfillment comes from inner growth, not external attention. Key Stoic thought: happiness comes from within, not from external things. Number 10. Self-reflection and growth. Finally, Stoicism encourages continual self-reflection. After any interaction, including one involving flirtation, a Stoic would take time to reflect on their thoughts and actions. Did they respond in a way that aligns with their values? Did they maintain self-control, kindness, and respect? This reflection allows a Stoic to grow from every experience, ensuring that their future interactions are even more guided by wisdom and virtue. Key Stoic thought: the unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Conclusion: a Stoic approach to flirtation. Flirtation, like any other external event, can be navigated with wisdom and virtue if approached through the lens of Stoicism. By maintaining self-control, focusing on what you can control, and staying grounded in your principles, you can engage in meaningful interactions without being swayed by fleeting emotions. Please subscribe my YouTube channel to get more video, and like, comments, or share.
Listen up, fellow Stoics of the digital age. You've stumbled upon a golden treasure, and I'm not talking about the latest viral video or meme. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through social media, sighing at the pressures of today's world, wondering why you can't just let things go, or simply wanting to care a tad less about every little thing, then, my friend, you're in the right place. Long before our modern challenges, a brilliant group known as the Stoics lived by principles that can teach us how to master the art of not giving too many cares. Isn't it ironic that ancient wisdom can guide our smartphone-filled, caffeine-driven lives? Over the next bit of your time, you're going to discover 10 simple yet profoundly transformative Stoic principles. Principles so refreshing they might just be the antidote to the chaos of 21st century life. And hey, if you want to be the first to uncover more pearls of wisdom like these, go ahead and smack that notification bell and subscribe. What's the worst that could happen? You gain some wisdom. I challenge you, dare you, even, to take that step. Welcome to the enlightening world of Stoicism, where old meets new, and where we get schooled in the art of keeping calm and carrying on. Now, shall we dive in? 1. Control what's within, release what's without. Picture this, it's a rainy Tuesday morning. You've just prepared the perfect cup of tea, and right as you're about to sip it, your cat knocks it over. You might have fumed, blamed Whiskers, or even the universe for conspiring against you. But here's a Stoic thought to chew on. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, said the legendary Seneca. Things happen, teas spill, and cats are mischievous. What's within our control? Our reactions. Instead of letting our imagination paint a gloomy day ahead, we can choose to laugh it off and brew another cup. The world will keep throwing curveballs, but the power of our reactions? That's all ours. So the next time your Wi-Fi acts up during a crucial Zoom call or your pizza arrives cold, take a deep breath. It's not the cold pizza that disturbs us, but our interpretation of it. 2. Embrace the present moment. Marcus Aurelius once mused, "Do not let the future disturb you, for you will arrive there if you nurture your present." In this 21st century, we have notifications dinging every second, and our thoughts race faster than our internet speed. Yet, what do we often miss? The now. Remember those days when you walked in the park, but your mind was lost in tomorrow's tasks? Or those family dinners where your thoughts drifted to past regrets? The Stoics teach us that today, this very moment, is a gift. So why squander it? Worrying about the past or future, letting go of yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties is essential. In the grand tapestry of life, it's the little moments stitched together that define our happiness. 3. Accept change as nature's course. Ever noticed how effortlessly seasons change? Winter's frost melts to give spring its bloom. Yet, when faced with life's alterations, be it a job switch, a breakup, or a move, we often resist. As Epictetus wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Life is ever-changing, as fluid as the River Thames. Fighting against the current is exhausting, embracing it is where freedom lies. Life's nature is evolution. Just as Rome wasn't built in a day, you, too, are a masterpiece in progress. Every change, every twist and turn adds a unique brushstroke to your canvas. So, the next time you're faced with an unexpected detour, remember, it's all part of the grand design. 4. Detach from external validation. In today's world, with every like, share, and comment, we've become hooked on external validation. But consider this wisdom from Epictetus: man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Isn't it strange that we let tiny icons on a screen dictate our mood? Stoicism urges us to find validation from within, Self-worth shouldn't be measured by online clout but by personal values, actions, and character. The next time your post doesn't get the expected traction or someone slides into your DMs with a snide comment, remember, your worth is not up for public voting. You're your own judge and jury. 5. Recognize life's natural cycles. Loss is painful, whether it's a favorite hoodie, a cherished memory, or a loved one. But as Marcus Aurelius stated, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. In the vast ecosystem of existence, everything has its season. Trees shed leaves only to sprout new ones. Similarly, life presents endings and beginnings, each teaching us and shaping us. Rather than clinging to what was, Stoicism invites us to appreciate life's impermanence. It's a call to live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully. After all, every sunset makes way for a sunrise. 6. Seek growth in adversity. Who hasn't faced a challenge? Maybe it's that dreadful boss, the endless pile of bills, or the metro that's always late. It's easy to complain and wish life was a bit kinder, but Seneca once proclaimed, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Think of challenges as life's personal gym sessions for your soul. When hurdles appear, instead of asking, why me, ponder, what's this teaching me? Every adversity carries a lesson, a potential for growth. It's just a matter of perspective. If Stoics were around today, they'd probably say, bring it on. 7. Cultivate inner riches. In an age of opulent Instagram feeds and the constant display of affluence, it's easy to equate happiness with material gains. Yet Seneca remarked, it's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. True wealth isn't about the latest gadgets or designer labels. It's the contentment of the soul, the richness of experiences, and the treasure of memories. The Stoics remind us that while it's okay to enjoy life's luxuries, one shouldn't be enslaved by them. In the end, it's the stories we've woven, not the possessions we've accumulated, that truly matter. 8. Understand and accept fate. Now, I'm not saying you should blindly accept everything, but as Epictetus pointed out, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen. Life, with its myriad complexities, is a blend of our efforts and the universe's designs. Sometimes, despite our best moves, the outcome isn't in our favor. But instead of being bogged down by what didn't go as planned, Stoicism nudges us to embrace what's on our plate. After all, the most captivating stories often emerge from the most unexpected turns. 9. Be of service to others. We live in a world bursting with opportunities to make a difference. As Seneca reminds us, we are all bound together in a partnership. Stoicism isn't just about personal enlightenment, it's about community upliftment. By aiding another, we not only enrich their lives but add meaning to our own. Whether it's helping a neighbor, volunteering, or simply being there for a friend, every act of kindness echoes in the universe. Remember, it's not just about thriving solo, but elevating others along the journey. 10. Reflect, review, and realign. The bustling world doesn't often grant us pauses. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Regular reflection is the mirror to our souls. Taking a moment for introspection helps us identify our patterns, realign our paths, and refresh our perspectives. Consider it a regular system update for your life. Ponder your actions, learn from missteps, and celebrate small wins. For in understanding oneself, we pave the path to true contentment and peace. These 10 principles aren't about being emotionless or aloof. They're about fostering resilience, embracing the present, and leading a life of purpose and depth. As we draw the curtain on this enlightening journey through the hallowed halls of Stoicism, I can't help but reflect on how these age-old principles fit so snugly into our frantic modern existence. Some truths are truly timeless, aren't they? Now, I've got a cheeky little challenge for you all. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share which of these Stoic gems resonated with you the most. Did Seneca's wisdom strike a chord? Or did Marcus Aurelius feel like your newfound confidant? Let's get this conversation started so we can learn from each other. But wait! Before you dive headfirst into the world armed with this newfound Stoic wisdom, I have a small request. If you found even an ounce of value today, a smidgen of enlightenment, or simply enjoyed our time together, please consider subscribing, giving this video a big thumbs up, and ringing that notification bell. Not for the sake of vanity metrics, oh no, but so we can continue this dance of wisdom, sharing, and growth. Life's a journey sprinkled with challenges and surprises, but with the right mindset and a dash of Stoic spice, it can be quite the delightful adventure. Here's to mastering the art of letting go and living with intention and gusto. Until our next digital rendezvous, keep the fire of curiosity burning and the spirit of Stoicism alive. Cheers!
While Stoicism doesn't typically focus on gendered weaknesses, it emphasizes understanding human nature, recognizing potential vulnerabilities, and using these insights to build inner resilience. Here's a nuanced take on potential weaknesses or vulnerabilities, framed through a Stoic lens, to enhance empathy and wisdom in interpersonal relationships. Number 1. Seeking validation from external sources. Stoic insight. Stoics warn against basing one's self-worth on external validation, as it makes one vulnerable to others' opinions. This tendency, often shaped by societal conditioning, can be especially challenging for women in cultures that emphasize beauty, achievement, and likability. Epictetus famously advised that our worth should not be tethered to outside opinions because it renders us susceptible to insecurity and disappointment. Practical application. Encourage the internalization of self-worth. By focusing on inner virtues rather than external validation, one can support a sense of self that remains unshaken by changing perceptions. Recognizing and affirming someone's character or actions rather than their appearance or status helps solidify this shift towards an internal locus of control, encouraging resilience and true self-confidence. Number 2. Overthinking and excessive worry. Stoic insight. Stoicism emphasizes the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot, a key element for managing worry. Many individuals, regardless of gender, overthink out of a desire for control, often hoping that by mentally running through scenarios, they can protect themselves or loved ones from harm. Marcus Aurelius counseled himself to be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over, suggesting an unshakable nature that remains calm despite turbulent thoughts or fears. Practical application. Rather than focusing on hypothetical fears, encourage concentration on what can be influenced directly. Suggest practical actions or healthy distractions to redirect attention from anxious rumination. A reminder to stay in the present moment. Following a Stoic mantra like focus only on what is under your control can help minimize stress and overthinking, encouraging a more grounded perspective. Number 3. Emotional sensitivity. Stoic insight. The Stoics don't advocate for suppressing emotions, but for understanding them without allowing them to dominate decisions. Emotional sensitivity can be a profound strength, allowing for empathy and understanding, but it may become challenging when emotions cloud objective thinking. Stoicism suggests that we observe our emotions and identify the beliefs behind them, rather than reacting impulsively. Practical application. Rather than downplaying emotions, a Stoic approach would involve acknowledging them while guiding responses through rational thinking. For instance, if someone is feeling hurt, encourage them to question what belief or expectation caused this reaction. Is it possible that the belief is misaligned with reality? This reflective practice can help them regain clarity and confidence, transforming emotional sensitivity into insight rather than turmoil. Number 4. Difficulty in setting boundaries. Stoic insight. Stoics believe in the importance of defining what we can control and what we should release. Difficulty in setting boundaries often stems from a desire to please others or avoid conflict, leading to overextension and resentment. Epictetus reminds us that not everything is within our power, and that includes others' feelings and reactions. Practical application: to encourage healthy boundary setting. Reinforce the idea that self-care and personal boundaries are essential to maintain peace and clarity. This can mean practicing saying no in small ways, building the confidence to assert boundaries kindly yet firmly. By helping someone practice boundary setting, you help foster an inner resilience that respects both their needs and the needs of others. Number 5. Self-criticism and perfectionism. Stoic insight. Striving for excellence is a Stoic ideal, but self-criticism becomes counterproductive when it morphs into perfectionism, a belief that one must always perform flawlessly. Perfectionism can lead to chronic dissatisfaction, as no action or trait is ever deemed good enough. Seneca wrote that it's more effective to make consistent progress than to chase an illusory state of perfection. Practical application: support a shift from a perfectionist mindset to one that values steady progress and self-compassion. Acknowledge efforts and accomplishments rather than fixating on minor mistakes. Remind them that true improvement comes from the willingness to learn and grow over time, not from achieving an unattainable ideal. In Stoic terms, it's about aligning actions with virtues and intentions, rather than an imagined level of flawlessness. Mind them that people's opinions are transient and often unreliable, and that true contentment lies in a life lived by one's own principles. Number 6. People-pleasing tendencies. Stoic insight. People-pleasing often arises from a desire for external validation, but it can lead to compromise on one's own values and needs. Stoicism values integrity and inner alignment, urging individuals to pursue actions based on their own virtues rather than others' expectations. Epictetus said that we must become free of the influence of others' praise and blame. Practical application: helping someone overcome people-pleasing tendencies requires them to recognize their own intrinsic value. Instead of focusing on external opinions, Stoic practice would encourage an individual to center actions around personal beliefs and virtues. Gently remind them that people's opinions are transient and often unreliable, and that true contentment lies in a life lived by one's own principles. Number 7. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Stoic insight. Many individuals, particularly women in male-dominated fields, experience self-doubt, fearing that they are not as capable as others perceive. Stoicism addresses this by teaching that our worth is based on our virtues, not others' judgments. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that it never ceases to amaze me that we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Practical application: encourage focusing on actions and achievements rather than comparisons with others. Remind them of the times they succeeded through their efforts, and that each experience adds to their capability. This approach empowers a sense of self based on internal principles rather than contingent external affirmations, helping cultivate resilience. Number 8. Struggles with letting go of the past. Stoic insight. Stoicism teaches that the past is beyond our control, and dwelling on it distracts from living in the present. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we must accept each day as a fresh start, rather than letting past regrets weigh us down. Practical application: encourage letting go by practicing forgiveness and viewing past experiences as stepping stones. This can involve daily reflections on what is truly within one's control and a commitment to learning rather than dwelling. By focusing on present action, one is better equipped to face life with openness and positivity, aligning with Stoic ideals of resilience. Number 9. Fear of confrontation and conflict avoidance. Stoic insight. Avoiding conflict may prevent personal growth. Stoicism encourages addressing problems with courage and honesty, as conflict can be an opportunity to uphold values and express boundaries. Seneca emphasized that facing challenges directly builds strength and character. Practical application: suggest approaching conflicts with calm and clarity, setting aside emotions and focusing on solutions. Respectfully addressing issues helps avoid future misunderstandings and deepens relationships. This aligns with the Stoic virtue of courage, embracing confrontation not as a source of fear but as an opportunity for authenticity and integrity. Number 10. Attachment to relationships, Stoic insight. While Stoicism values relationships, it cautions against emotional dependency, urging us to appreciate loved ones without attaching our happiness to them. The Stoics believe that our tranquility should come from within, allowing us to navigate relationships with a healthy balance of affection and independence. Practical application: encourage individuals to nurture relationships with appreciation rather than attachment. Remind them that personal happiness and inner peace are within their control, independent of any external bond. This Stoic approach allows for deeper, more meaningful relationships without the pressure of dependency, promoting mutual respect and genuine connection. Number 11. Self-identity tied to roles or relationships. Stoic insight. Stoicism teaches that our self-worth should come from our inner virtues and values, not from specific roles or relationships. However, it's common for individuals to define themselves through relationships such as being a partner, parent, or friend, or roles in work and society. While these roles are important, an over-identification with them can make it difficult to cope with change, as one's identity becomes entwined with external circumstances. Practical application: encourage a mindset where individuals view these roles as parts of their life, not their whole identity. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, visualizing potential challenges, can help one prepare for changes without fear, understanding that identity and worth are rooted in one's inner character rather than external roles. This helps cultivate a sense of stability, allowing one to transition through life changes with resilience and clarity. Number 12. Need for control in relationships, Stoic insight. Stoics recognize that while we have control over our own actions, thoughts, and choices, we cannot control others. The desire to influence or control another person's behavior, emotions, or decisions often leads to frustration and resentment. Epictetus emphasized focusing only on what is truly within our control to avoid unnecessary suffering. Please subscribe my YouTube channel to get more video. Please like, comments, or share.
Creating a list of 9 things smart men should not do in relationships, based on Stoic principles, can offer practical and philosophical insights that emphasize emotional resilience, wisdom, and self-control. Here's a detailed Stoic approach to each of the 9 things. Number 1. Don't react emotionally to conflict. Stoic insight. A fundamental Stoic principle is control over one's emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Smart men understand that emotional reactions often exacerbate conflicts rather than resolve them. Practical advice: pause, reflect, and choose a reasoned response over an emotional outburst. This helps maintain clarity and respect during disagreements. Number 2. Don't try to control your partner. Stoic insight. The Stoics teach that we can only control our own actions and judgments, not the actions of others. Trying to control your partner's behavior leads to frustration and conflict. Practical advice: focus on influencing your partner through reason, love, and example, rather than trying to dictate or manipulate their actions. Number 3. Don't seek external validation. Stoic insight. Seeking approval from others, including your partner, is a recipe for insecurity. As Epictetus said, "Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. Your worth should come from within. Practical advice: be content with your own actions and choices. Don't rely on praise or validation from your partner to feel good about yourself. Number 4, don't neglect your personal growth. Stoic insight: a smart man knows that he must prioritize his own moral and intellectual development. Stoicism teaches that continuous self-improvement is vital for a meaningful life. Practical advice: invest in your own personal development, whether it's through reading, meditating, or reflecting. Personal growth makes you a better partner and person. Number 5, don't avoid difficult conversations. Stoic insight: courage is a core virtue in Stoicism. Avoiding tough conversations out of fear or discomfort prevents relationships from growing. A wise man faces discomfort head-on, knowing that honesty fosters deeper connection. Practical advice: approach difficult conversations with courage, patience, and an open mind. Avoiding them only leads to resentment and misunderstanding. Number 6, don't expect perfection from your partner. Stoic insight: expecting perfection is irrational and leads to unnecessary frustration. Stoicism teaches acceptance of human nature, including flaws and imperfections. Practical advice: be realistic in your expectations. Understand that both you and your partner are fallible, and this acceptance fosters a more compassionate relationship. Number 7, don't hold grudges. Stoic insight: holding on to anger or resentment is detrimental to one's peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Holding grudges only traps you in negative emotions. Practical advice: practice forgiveness and let go of past hurts. Focus on moving forward rather than dwelling on past grievances. Number 8, don't make decisions based on jealousy. Stoic insight: jealousy stems from insecurity and a lack of control over one's desires. A wise man remains grounded in self-confidence, not succumbing to irrational thoughts. Practical advice: address the root causes of jealousy, often rooted in fear or insecurity, rather than acting on it impulsively. Trust is built through communication and self-assurance. Number 9, don't forget the bigger picture. Stoic insight: life is fleeting, and Stoicism encourages keeping the bigger picture in mind. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on mortality to maintain perspective. Focusing too much on trivial relationship issues can lead to unnecessary drama. Practical advice: when facing relationship problems, ask yourself, will this matter in a year or 5 years? Keeping this larger perspective helps in letting go of minor issues and fostering harmony. Number 10, don't take everything personally. Stoic insight: Epictetus emphasized the importance of differentiating between what is in our control and what isn't. Often, what your partner says or does is more about them than it is about you. Not everything revolves around personal offense. Practical advice: cultivate emotional detachment from minor slights or criticisms. Instead of assuming an insult or personal attack, consider alternative perspectives. This helps reduce unnecessary friction. Number 11, don't sacrifice your values for the relationship. Stoic insight: Stoics believe in living virtuously, regardless of external circumstances. Compromising your core values for the sake of harmony in a relationship undermines your integrity and long-term happiness. Practical advice: be clear about your values and stand by them, even if it causes short-term discomfort. A strong relationship should respect and uphold each other's principles, not erode them. Number 12, Don't rely on external circumstances for happiness. Stoic insight. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Depending on your partner for happiness is risky and can lead to disappointment. Practical advice. Focus on cultivating inner contentment and emotional balance. When both partners derive happiness from within, they can contribute more positively to the relationship, rather than depending on each other for emotional fulfillment. Number 13. Don't dwell on what could have been. Stoic insight. Stoics emphasize living in the present moment and accepting reality as it is. Regret about the past, or what could have been, wastes energy and pulls you away from what is most important, what you can do now. Practical advice. Let go of past regrets or what didn't work out in the relationship. Focus on how you can improve the present and create a better future, rather than dwelling on missed opportunities or past mistakes. Number 14. Don't shy away from self-reflection. Stoic insight. The Stoics were deeply committed to self-examination. Marcus Aurelius frequently journaled about his thoughts and actions to ensure that he was living according to his principles. Self-awareness is crucial in a relationship. Practical advice. Regularly reflect on your role in the relationship. Are you being a good partner? Are there areas where you need to grow? Honest self-assessment prevents complacency and fosters a healthier, more responsible relationship dynamic. Number 15. Don't ignore the importance of purpose. Stoic insight. A life lived with purpose is essential in Stoicism. Purpose provides direction, strength, and resilience, even in relationships. Marcus Aurelius believed that purpose drives us toward fulfilling our nature and helps us face challenges with grace. Practical advice. Ensure that both you and your partner have a sense of individual purpose, and that your relationship is also driven by a shared vision or values. A relationship with purpose fosters mutual growth and resilience through difficult times. Stoic summary. Topics 1, Chapter 15. By continuing to apply Stoic wisdom in relationships, smart men focus on emotional detachment from unnecessary worries, uphold their values, and maintain self-awareness. They understand that happiness comes from within, and that dwelling on the past or relying too much on others for fulfillment only leads to discontent. The principles of self-reflection, purposeful living, and present moment awareness ensure that relationships thrive in wisdom and virtue. Please subscribe my YouTube channel to get more videos. And like, comments, share.
Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of emotional attachment, burdened by feelings that seem impossible to break free from? It's a common struggle that can leave you feeling powerless, but here's the good news: change is not only possible but also within your reach. In this transformative video, we'll draw from the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca to uncover the key to mastering detachment and breaking free from the emotional chains that bind you. By applying these timeless Stoic teachings, you'll discover practical strategies to detach from people or situations that weigh heavily on your mind, allowing you to regain clarity and focus on what truly matters. If you believe in the power of personal growth and are ready to break free from the chains of emotional attachment, then this video is for you. Let's dive in. Number 1. The power of detachment. Why is detachment important? When we cling too tightly to people or situations, they begin to control us. It's like giving someone else the remote control to your feelings, allowing them to dictate your happiness, sadness, and even major life decisions. Stoicism teaches us that detaching doesn't mean we stop caring. It means assigning the proper weight to things outside our control. Think of your emotions like a kite. Every string attached to something or someone represents a potential direction. If you hold on too tightly, you're at the mercy of the wind. Detachment, in this sense, doesn't make you cold or indifferent. Instead, it grounds you, giving you resilience. To begin detaching, identify what or who you're overly attached to. Then ask yourself why. Is it a need for validation, fear of loneliness, or something else? Once you understand the root cause, you can start loosening your grip. Focus on activities that bring you satisfaction and purpose, rebuilding your happiness on your own capabilities, not external affirmations. This stoic resilience allows you to care for others and strive for excellence without being tied to outcomes. Detachment, at its core, is about freedom to experience life fully without being anchored to one person or situation. Number 2. Understanding attachment. Attachment often stems from the ego. At our core, we are creatures of love, but as we grow, the ego takes over, filling our lives with unnecessary attachments to people, ideals, and outcomes. These attachments cloud our judgment and pull us away from our true essence. When we operate from a place of love rather than ego, we stop clinging to others for validation and begin trusting in abundance, believing that what is meant for us will come naturally. To begin detaching from ego-driven attachments, acknowledge them for what they are, a product of the ego's need for security and validation. Shift your perspective and understand that your worth is not tied to these attachments. This is a conscious choice, a deliberate practice of prioritizing inner peace over external validation. Detachment allows us to love freely, without fear or desperation, recognizing that our completeness comes from within. Number 3. The illusion of the ego. Our ego often tricks us into thinking we're not good enough or that someone else's life is better, leading us to cling to people for validation. This illusion causes us to place others on a pedestal, thinking they possess something unattainable. In reality, we're all equally human, equally vulnerable. By confronting this illusion and recognizing our shared humanity, we stop idolizing others and start building genuine self-confidence. Emotional detachment, particularly in relationships, is not about denying feelings or becoming indifferent. It's about embracing abundance, the idea that while someone may be special, our completeness is not dependent on them. The Stoics remind us to focus on what we can control, our perceptions, actions, and will. This mindset prepares us to face life's uncertainties with strength and grace, shedding the illusions cast by the ego and embracing emotional freedom. Number 4. Detachment in practice. Letting go of past experiences and relationships can feel like holding onto a rope so tightly that your hands hurt, afraid of what will happen if you release it. But letting go doesn't mean you fall, it often means you're finally free to grab onto something even better. Fear of missing out FOMO is a trap, often fueled by social media's filtered highlight reels. It creates the illusion that others are living perfect lives while you're missing out. But that's not real life. To emotionally detach, focus on what's within your control, your thoughts, actions, and personal growth. Detachment is about defining happiness on your own terms, without being tied to someone else's version of success. This realization empowers you to move forward, unburdened by unnecessary attachments, and open to the genuine connections and opportunities waiting for you. Number 5. The path to happiness. True value and happiness come from within, not from someone else's approval or presence. Detachment doesn't mean pushing people away, it means drawing closer to your own essence. By focusing on personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself, you cultivate a happiness that is independent and resilient. This self-reliance is liberating. It teaches you that your worth doesn't fluctuate with someone else's opinion or presence. Embrace the Stoic wisdom of focusing on what's within your control, your thoughts, actions, and growth. Your journey is about discovering the vast potential within yourself, learning to love the freedom that comes with emotional independence. Detachment is not an end, it's the beginning of a life lived on your own terms, with emotional freedom and resilience. Number 6. The role of gratitude in detachment. Gratitude is a powerful tool in the Stoic journey toward detachment. When we focus on appreciating what we have, we shift our attention away from what we lack or what we fear losing. By practicing gratitude daily, we train ourselves to recognize that we already possess a wealth of experiences, relationships, and qualities that bring value to our lives. The Stoics believed that living with gratitude allows us to view everything as a gift rather than a guarantee. This mindset reduces attachment to outcomes or people because we understand that nothing is permanent, and all things have a time and place. Embracing gratitude helps you find peace in the present and keeps you grounded, allowing you to detach with grace. Actionable tip: start a daily gratitude practice by writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Reflect on the people, situations, or qualities in yourself that you value most, even in difficult times. Number 7. Acceptance and letting go of control. Detachment doesn't mean giving up, it's about accepting that certain things are outside of our control. The Stoics taught that while we can control our actions and attitudes, we can't control external events, the actions of others, or the outcomes of our efforts. By accepting this fundamental truth, we release the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable, freeing ourselves from emotional attachment. When we let go of the need for control, we no longer tie our happiness to whether things go the way we want them to. We gain inner peace and resilience, knowing that we've done what's within our power and can handle whatever comes next. Actionable tip: identify one area of your life where you feel frustrated due to lack of control. Practice acceptance by focusing on what actions you can take and releasing any anxiety over outcomes that are beyond your influence. Number 8. The impermanence of all things. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the awareness of life's impermanence. Everything, from relationships to material possessions, is transient. This doesn't mean we should be indifferent to life's pleasures or people, but it encourages us to embrace them with the knowledge that they're not ours to keep forever. The ability to appreciate the beauty in impermanence fosters emotional detachment because we don't hold on too tightly to what we know will eventually change or fade. This awareness strengthens our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of peace and perspective. Actionable tip: reflect on the impermanence of something you cherish, whether it's a relationship, a place, or a possession. Consider how its temporary nature enhances its value, allowing you to enjoy it fully without fear of loss. Number 9. Mindfulness and being present. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, plays a vital role in the art of detachment. When we are mindful, we aren't caught up in past regrets or future worries. We experience life as it unfolds, without the baggage of attachment to what we think should happen. Being present allows you to engage with others and situations without expectation or clinging. It deepens your experience of life while making it easier to let go of unnecessary emotional ties. Stoicism encourages mindfulness as a way to maintain clarity and equanimity in all circumstances. Actionable tip: incorporate mindful breathing exercises into your daily routine. Take a few moments to focus on your breath and bring your awareness to the present moment, releasing thoughts of the past or future. Number 10. Self-sufficiency and inner strength. Detachment is closely linked to the Stoic principle of self-sufficiency, finding contentment and strength from within. Instead of relying on others for validation, support, or happiness, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an inner reservoir of resilience and calm. This doesn't mean isolating yourself but building a foundation of confidence and self-worth that isn't dependent on external circumstances. When we detach from the need for external validation, we become emotionally free. We stop seeking approval or attention from others and realize that our happiness comes from within, from our actions, values, and the way we treat ourselves and others. Actionable tip: develop self-sufficiency by engaging in activities that strengthen your confidence and independence, such as learning a new skill, solving a personal challenge, or setting a personal goal that aligns with your values. Number 11. Practicing compassion without attachment. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring about others. In fact, Stoicism teaches us to practice compassion and empathy without becoming emotionally entangled in others' struggles or successes. This is a critical distinction in relationships. Loving and supporting others doesn't mean we lose ourselves in their emotions or problems. By maintaining a balanced sense of compassion, we can help others while protecting our own emotional well-being. This form of detached compassion allows us to be there for people without sacrificing our own peace of mind, understanding that everyone is responsible for their own emotional journey. Actionable tip: when helping or supporting others, remind yourself that you can offer love and assistance without taking on their burdens as your own. Practice active listening, offering empathy without trying to fix or control the outcome for them. Number 12. The wisdom of living with purpose. Finally, living with purpose is essential to achieving detachment. When we have a clear sense of purpose, we are less likely to become emotionally attached to distractions, people, or outcomes that don't serve our greater goals. Stoicism encourages us to align our actions with our values and pursue what truly matters in life. Living with purpose gives you the direction to navigate emotional ups and downs without being thrown off course. It offers a sense of fulfillment and clarity, which makes it easier to detach from things that are fleeting or unimportant. Actionable tip: take time to reflect on your purpose. What drives you? What values are most important to you? Align your daily actions with your larger purpose, and let this guide you in moments of emotional challenge. By incorporating these Stoic principles, gratitude, acceptance, impermanence, mindfulness, self-sufficiency, compassion, and purpose into your life, you'll master the art of detachment and cultivate emotional freedom. Remember, detachment isn't about withdrawing from life, but engaging with it in a way that brings lasting peace and resilience. Thank you for tuning in. If this video brought you value, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on personal growth. And remember, you're always welcome to share your thoughts in the comments below. Please subscribe my YouTube channels to get more videos and like comments and share.